Hey, I'm Josh, the founder of the Accountability Group, and hi, I'm Josh, deep in recovery on a daily basis with an intentional willingness, vigilantly battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. That's a mouthful, right? Yeah, no, I know. But that's what it is. It's an intentional willingness to do the next right thing. So it's when my feet hit the floor, I have 24 hours just like everybody else to do the next right thing to protect my sobriety and to protect my proper mental health, both physically and mentally, and just doing the next right thing. So with that, we're playing catch up on the readings. Today we'll be reading out of Just for Today, and it is August 28th, and we'll eventually get there, but if you've seen any of these other videos, you realize that I'm moving, so I haven't had the amount of time that I'd like to get through these videos, because the accountability.group, this YouTube page, the Twitter page handle at @tagbuildinghope, and the Instagram page tag recovery, and the Facebook page, the accountability group, I manage all of those myself. So my apologies for being behind and being delayed. So let's jump right into it. Just for today, August 28th. The light of exposure. These defects grow in the dark and die in the light of exposure. Basic text, page 32. The fifth step asks us to share our true nature with God, with ourselves, and with another human being. It doesn't encourage us to tell everyone every little secret about ourselves. It doesn't ask us to disclose to the whole world every shame or frightening thought we've ever had. Step 5 simply suggests that our secrets cause us more harm than good when we keep them completely to ourselves. If we give in to our reluctance to reveal our true nature to even one human being, the secret side of our lives becomes more powerful, and the secrets are in control. They drive a wedge between ourselves, our higher power, and the things we value most about our recovery. When we share our secrets, when we share our secret selves in confidence, with at least one human being, our sponsor perhaps, or a close friend, this person usually doesn't reject us. We disclose ourselves to someone else and are rewarded with their acceptance. When this happens, we realize that honest sharing is not life-threatening. The secrets have lost their power. Just for today, I can disarm the secrets in my life by sharing them with one human being. If you've been in the rooms long enough, or you've just been, living long enough, you've probably heard the phrase, we're only as sick as our secrets. And that is very true for me in my experience. Now, I didn't keep too many secrets, because if you've listened to the videos before, I had a double-edged sword. I came out and said I had a problem when I was 20. And it was good being completely honest, because I never had to ever worry about telling the truth or remembering stories or juggling things. But it was bad in the sense that I would be like, well, what'd you expect? I told you I was an addict. Like, I told you I had mental health problems. What'd you think was gonna happen? It was a very laissez-faire, nonchalant, like no intentional willingness, no desire, to put in the work and effort that was required on a daily basis to, be successful. I don't necessarily know if I can be successful, but I can be sober. I can be mentally clear. I can be spiritually whole. I can be emotionally stable. I can be psychologically sound. So it's true that secrets do grow in the dark, and it's important for us, it's important for me, well, it was at least important for me, and dang, like that's like why I love my current sponsor, is our very first conversation was like, tell me the worst thing you've ever done. I was like, oh, okay. So we're jumping right into the deep end. He's like, well, I already know your life's unmanageable. Like, I mean, you wouldn't be here looking for, another sponsor. Because I've had sponsors in California, in Texas, in Florida, in New York, and Chicago, and now here in the DC area ever since I moved back a couple of years ago. But yeah, like I still talk to my sponsor out in California, and I just actually saw him when I was out there in San Francisco for a friend's wedding, and he was just really happy. He's like, I wasn't sure if you moving back to DC to be with your family, I mean, they're getting up there in age, if that was the right call, or because you'd been going so many years on the right path, or if it was just going to be a downward spiral. But it's been working out really well. I mean, once I'm done with these daily readings, I'm going to be bugging my sponsor. It's 6:30, so I'm gonna give him about another half hour and then I'm gonna hit him up at 7 a.m. He's an early riser, so he's probably already awake, but I try and give him a little bit more time. I mean, it is a Friday, so maybe he's gonna sleep in until like 7:15. I don't. I've been up since 4 and started making these videos at 5, but I needed to get my cups of coffee in and read this literature myself first for myself before making these videos. Anyway, yeah, so that being said, in terms of the 5th step, and that these defects grow in the dark and die in the light of exposure, is imperative for me. It's a huge part of my strength that I've gained from the fellowship, is that rigorous honesty of being able to be my authentic self, of being able to tell people my deepest, darkest secrets, my fears, my feelings, my emotions, and realize that I won't be rejected, that I won't be shunned, that I won't be Game of Thrones, shame, 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 shame. I will be brought deeper and deeper within the fold, and closer and closer and closer to the center of the fellowship, and people will appreciate my honesty and my candor and my rawness and my vulnerability, and that is a beautiful, beautiful thing. So that's what I hope for all of you, that you remember that age-old saying, we're only as sick as our secrets, and that these secrets will die in the light. So by sharing them, by doing the 5th step, by sharing them with a close friend, with a sponsor, with a close group of friends from the fellowship, you'll find that they're accepting that a lot of us have been there or have been to even worse places. Some of the stories that my sponsor and I will tell newcomers, sometimes I wonder if it scares them straight. They're like, wait a second, how are the two of you still alive? And I only say that just because I'm just like, God, my active addiction is bad. And I also think about, like, I have a lot of living amends, because unfortunately we don't all make it. I've done 2 of the 3, jails and institutions. I haven't done death, but I've been able to maintain my recovery, start up companies, successfully exit them. I've been able to work for big companies that people know, whether it's like, Burberry, Nike, Under Armour, Nike Run, Tory Burch, and then there's others that are classified that I can't tell you who I did work for, because I'm an IT person and a tech person. So I do startups and I do tech, and I work in certain different domain sectors. But with that being said, I hope for you that you are able to get rid of as many of your secrets as possible, that you are able to shine light on those secrets, and do so with someone that you trust, ideally with your sponsor while you're working the steps, or with initially with someone that you bond with, that you gravitate towards in the fellowship. Because I think if you find the right people, the people who are working the program, where you stick with the winners, the people that are day in, day out doing what they need to do in order to maintain and protect their sobriety and their mental health, that you'll find that they are extremely accepting, that they are genuine people, that they are amazing, beautiful, wonderful people, and that they will help you realize that, yes, I love my life, yes, I am deserving of love, yes, I can sit in my feelings and emotions without having to, run back to using or not taking my medications or anything of that nature. And yes, I am deserving of sharing my experience, strength, and hope, and my love with others, because I'm deserving of all of that. And that was cheesy for me in terms of saying it in the mirror early on, but I do it every day, and I've been doing it for years. And I still do it. I'm gonna do it once I'm done with these videos, 30 times. I will say one positive affirmation 30 times in the mirror, and then I'll say all of those I love yous and how thankful I am for the life that I have now, because I am very appreciative and grateful. And the only reason I am appreciative and grateful is because of what I hope for you, is that you are able to shine light on your secrets and work through that 5th step with your sponsor or someone close to you, and talk about what your secrets are and how you can best work through them. So please subscribe to this YouTube channel. If you like our videos, like the videos, please, 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 I know I say this every time, but please use the comment section. If you're new, tell us where you're at, ask for advice. If you have time underneath your belt, share your experience, strength, and hope, and your wisdom and knowledge, your blueprint and instruction manual for success and for life, because that's what I view the fellowship and the 12 steps. They're not just a way to keep me in recovery and keep me sober, but they're a way for me to navigate life. They are a blueprint and instruction manual and cheat codes: up, down, left, right, A, B, start, select. I'm aging myself with that one. It's a way to unlock the mysteries of how to live a happy, healthy, successful life. And by successful, I mean that you're appreciative, grateful of the things that you already have, because those are the things that will make you happy. So with that, you can reach me at theaccountability.group website. You can reach me here on YouTube. You can reach me at the Accountability Group Facebook fan page, business page. You can reach me on Twitter at tagbuildinghope, and you can reach me at tag recovery on Instagram. So that's at tagbuildinghope on Twitter and at tag recovery on Instagram. The reason I say you can reach me is because those platforms I manage myself personally. So when you message those accounts, you're talking to me directly, because I've lived both lives. I've been on both sides of the street, both sides of the tracks. I've seen my many years of active addiction and my significant, or not significant, but my time of recovery. So it's important to me to be of service, because I can only keep what's been given to me by giving it away, and that's been huge. And also because so many people have DM'd me or private messaged me or messengered me or WhatsApped me or Facebooked me personal messages and just want to talk one-on-one, which I'm more than happy to do. Eventually I'd love for the accountability group to be an actual group where everyone's holding one another accountable, but I'm more than happy for now to listen, to continue to be a vault, because your story, your truth is not mine to tell, and 95% of the time I'm just listening. And then if you do want my advice or how I've done things, I'm more than happy to use I statements and tell you what works for me, what I've been doing, what I've done over the years to remain sober and to maintain a proper mental and physical health regimen. And then you can take what resonates with you and leave the rest. And if nothing resonates with you, then please keep talking to people, keep going to meetings, keep coming back. Don't leave before the miracle happens. So with that, I hope that you stay safe, stay strong, and stay sober. My name is Josh, and I'm the founder of the Accountability Group. And my name is Josh, and I am in recovery, battling the diseases of addiction and mental health. Thanks for letting me share.